Welcome in to another episode of the Black and Gold Report. I'm your host, Dave Nguyen. Today we have another packed show with highlights from men's and women's basketball, postseason play for women's volleyball and women's soccer, and much more after this on the Black and Gold Report. The men's basketball team improved to 5-1 on the year after handing the Wingate Bulldogs its first loss last Wednesday. The Braves defeated the Bulldogs 80-69 with 4 Braves in double figures. They were led by senior forward Akia Pruitt, who had 18 points and 7 rebounds. The Braves also had 13 points apiece from Jordan Ratliff and Tyrell Kirk, and Spencer Levi came off the bench with 11 points. The highlight of the game came from this ferocious dunk by Sean Kirk. The Braves play their first home game of the season on Sunday against Mount Olive. The women's basketball team was able to split their road games last week. Unfortunately, they fell to Wingate by a score of 60-41 last Wednesday, but was able to bounce back with a 63-58 win at St. Augustine last Saturday. In their win against St. Augustine, Melanie Horn came up clutch with 16 points, including 2 3-pointers late in the fourth quarter, while Aaliyah Farmer had 15 points and 7 rebounds. The Braves return home Saturday against Chowan.
My name is Aaliyah Farmer. I am on the women's basketball team. I am a senior and I am a criminal justice major.
My name is Spencer Levi. I'm on the men's basketball team. I'm a junior and I'm majoring in criminal justice.
Since stepping on campus, Spencer Levi and Aaliyah Farmer have established themselves as key pieces on the UNCP men's and women's basketball teams. Despite the impact they've made on their teams, neither student-athlete began their respective career at UNC Pembroke. Both Levi and Farmer transferred into Brave Nation. Regardless, they both feel strong sentiments towards UNCP.
Academic-wise, my advisors and everything are good, and I have a great coach, Coach Haskins. Outside of basketball, he's always willing to help. No matter the situation, no matter what just happened in practice or the game yesterday, he's always down to help you and get you where you need to be.
At UNCP, it's just been a lot of fun. It's given me a perfect blend between basketball and academics, and that's really what you want when you go to college, and I think it's provided a great opportunity for me.
In her 2 previous seasons at UNCP, Farmer posted over 7 points per game while securing roughly 5 rebounds as well. Last season, the Salisbury, North Carolina native scored a career-high 20 points versus Georgia Southwestern. Yet, her unselfish manner deflects her favorite athletics moment as a Brave onto one of her teammates.
My most proud athletic moment at UNCP is probably when my point guard hit the game-winning shot.
In his first season with the Braves, Levi scored nearly 9 points per game with 5.5 rebounds, while shooting a very impressive 65% from the field. For the St. Louis native, his favorite athletic moment is every moment.
All of them. Every single time I'm on the court with everybody and just being here playing at UNCP, it's a blast.
In addition to their on-court success, both student athletes have found a productive balance with academics.
Probably getting above a 3.0 GPA. To me, that's a lot. I haven't done that since high school, and it's nice to be able to do that here in college, and the teachers just really empower you.
Most proud academic moment at UNCP is being acknowledged by the Peach Belt Conference.
And once they have their degrees in tow, Farmer and Levi hope to apply their criminal justice education to helping those in their communities.
After college, what I want to do is become a lawyer, a family attorney to be exact.
Being from St. Louis, it's kind of a crime-impoverished city and all that, and it's just something I think that I would like to kind of step into and see what I can do to make it right.
With the new season just around the corner, the 2 Hoopers are truly grateful for the assistance that they've received from generous donors and supporters.
Being able to be on a scholarship and play at a college level was like really a great experience. Being able to get your education paid for, that's probably one of the best feelings ever because a lot of people don't get this opportunity.
I want to thank the donors for everything they do for us. Without them, we wouldn't have everything that we have that allow us to be, such basketball players on the court and then great students off the court. You guys really help us out and we really appreciate that.
Congratulations to Joshua Chepkesir of the men's cross-country team. A man who had a wonderful season on the course became the second athlete in UNCP's cross-country program history to post a sub-30-minute 10K while placing 8th in the Division II National Championships in California last Saturday. He finished with a time of 29 minutes and 55.9 seconds, 24 seconds shy of the eventual champion. After earning an at-large bid in the 2019 NCAA tournament, the women's soccer team fell to Lincoln Memorial by a score of 3-1 last Friday. Down 1-0 in the first half, the Braves got a goal from Riley Searing in the 29th minute to tie the game at 1, her 10th goal of the season. Lincoln Memorial would break the 1-1 tie late in the first half and logged in a third goal in the 75th minute. The Braves finished with a 14-5-1 record, the fourth time they reached the 14-win mark in its 19-year history. Also on Friday, the Braves women's volleyball team fell to Augusta in 4 sets in the first round of the Peach Belt Conference tournament. The Braves were led by Ellie Hicks, who had 9 kills, Raven Oates followed with 8 kills, and Bree Warren logged in 7 kills and 3 blocks. The Braves finished with a record of 15-21, the most wins for the program since 2013. Caitlin Rodriguez-Matos is one of the rising stars on the UNCP swim team. Proud of her Puerto Rican heritage, Caitlin talks about what it's like to compete on the Puerto Rican national team and her extreme passion for the sport of swimming. Here's our conversation in part 2 of Meet the Braves with Caitlin Rodriguez-Matos.
When did you know that swimming was your sport?
Since I was maybe 10 years old, or
10 years old.
8, but in that age, yeah.
Okay. What other sports did you participate growing up? Because a lot of athletes that I've talked to, their parents signed them up for everything, whether it was soccer, baseball, softball, swimming. What other sports did you play?
I did gymnastics and then track.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So why gymnastics and track?
Because when I was little, I used to do it and then I stopped. And then when I was 10, 14, and then I started doing it because that was helping me to endurance my body for swimming. And then track because I was good on the schools. They told me if I want to do long distance, and I was yeah, okay. I did for 2 years, but that's it.
What was it about swimming that you liked so much about it? Because it's a different sport. It's not on a field. It requires a lot of strength and a different kind of skill set.
Yeah, for me, I think it's because swimming is more mental sport. So for me, I swim because I feel comfortable with it. My mind, I can relax there. I can put, if I'm angry on the day or mad, I can put all the stuff in the water and I'm gonna be released after. So yeah.
No, I think the beauty of swimming, it is a team sport, but it's also individualized, where you're focused on a goal and trying to beat, whether it's the person next in your lane or the many competitors in your meet. I guess, what is it about swimming that's different from other sports, competitive-wise, in your opinion?
For me, I think it's it's more individual sport, but when you come United States here, it's more more unity. Compared in Puerto Rico, so I was used to go by myself, and also my team, but it was more by your own stuff. And yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Now, growing up in Puerto Rico, if you're a male growing up, I'm sure the number one sport everyone wants to play is baseball. As a female, what was the typical sport as a girl growing up that most of the kids your age would play, and why did you eventually switch to swimming?
I think volleyball, and I chose swimming because I'm more an individual kind of sport because it doesn't mean that I don't try to practice or play with girls in the same team, but I prefer do the things by my own, so I focus on me more so I can do what I want,
No, I can agree with that. When did you first? So you started swimming at 10 years old, and when was it that you knew that it could be a not just a fun activity, but a sport that you can compete in and hopefully get you into college one day?
Yeah, like I started swimming when I was like 6, 7, and then when I was like 12, 10, I was like there. I like this. I want to be something. I want to do like something big on this. Like I want to represent my country and like everything that I would like to love to. So, yeah.
Were you on like different travel teams growing up in Puerto Rico for swimming?
Yeah.
Did you compete in a lot of meets where people could notice you, whether it's from different high schools or different colleges in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, more like a club team and like national team. I did national team 3 times, and I went like to international meets also like with my club. So yeah.
You just mentioned that you competed with the Puerto Rican national team.
Yeah.
What did that mean to you at the time? One, how old were you? But more importantly, what did it mean to you at the time competing not only for yourself, but representing your country of Puerto Rico?
My first national team was like 13 years old, and that was awesome. Like I was like, wow, like I did it. And then I represent my country, and then I got medals there, like individual and like relay, and like we broke records and stuff. And that was like I got really proud of me and like what I did, because I was like, wow, like I did something for my country. Like I have my name there. So yeah.
It sounds like really gratifying, the fact that you're able to put your country's name on your chest, not representing just yourself, but the entire country of Puerto Rico. Now, you said you have 2 older brothers?
Yeah.
So you're the baby?
Yes.
Are you the favorite child amongst your brothers?
Maybe. I don't know.
Your brothers, did both of your brothers attend Mount Verde Academy?
No, one of them he attended to IMG Academy.
Okay. Oh,
And
wow.
Baseball, yeah. He's pretty good. And the other one, he wasn't not like an athlete person, but like he did like gym and stuff, but like he didn't do like a sport. Like that.
But so your oldest brother went to IMG?
Not like the middle one.
The middle one went to
Yeah.
IMG, but your older brother went to Mount Verde.
No, he just went like in Puerto Rico. He stood in Puerto Rico. He didn't like do anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your middle brother was at IMG Academy.
Yeah.
Did IMG Academy try to recruit you for swimming?
No, because they didn't have a swimming team.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So how did you find out about Mount Verde Academy?
Because my brother, he had a friend, and he told me about, there is a school that is good on like a sport, and also they have a swimming team. Like, and I was like, okay. And then I went to a swimming camp to see like what it is, like the team, the school, and then they recruit me there. I got like an agent, and they come and like, you wanna come and like, yeah, of course I want to. Yeah.
You had an agent at 14 years old, 15 years old?
Yeah, they're like like he it's like a kind of like a program for athletes. So like
Okay.
he kind of like recruit like people from Brazil, almost Brazil, but I got from Puerto Rico. So yeah, that's how I got
Oh, so in a way, a recruiter.
there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, not an agent.
But-
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with recruiter. So you were in high school in Puerto Rico for 2 years before you went to Mount Verde. Why did you think the switch from being in high school in Puerto Rico to swimming at Mount Verde Academy was a big help for you?
Cause like okay, the level in Puerto Rico is like really high in swimming, but I think I needed like something bigger, and cause I was like really used to compete with the same persons, but like they were fast too. But like I need to see new faces, like knew something like big, and then yeah, I was like I'm going there, like I need something, cause I want to keep swimming and fast, like I want to keep swimming.
Before we end the show, here's a look at the week ahead in Braves athletics. The women's basketball team travels to Coastal Carolina on Thursday to face off against the Chanticleers in Myrtle Beach. Tip-off begins at 7 p.m. The track team kicks off its season on Saturday in the JDL College Kickoff Classic in Winston-Salem. And finally, the UNCP wrestling team has 3 matches on Saturday at Belmont Abbey at 2 p.m. and the Queens Tri-Meet in Charlotte at 6 p.m. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Black and Gold Report. The Braves Athletic Department would like to end the show with a video of what they are thankful for, as well as their favorite Thanksgiving traditions. For the entire staff and crew, I'm Dave Nguyen. We hope you had a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the video and tune in next week.
Well, I would say watching the Lions because my family is from my wife's family is from the Detroit area. But given the results as of late, maybe that's not my favorite thing. So, on a serious note, obviously getting together with friends and family and those that you care for is without a doubt my favorite Thanksgiving tradition.
I'd have to say my favorite Thanksgiving tradition would be waking up the morning of Thanksgiving and watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with my parents. And then as the parade is going on, my mom and I are usually running back and forth between the kitchen and the living room, and my dad stays in the living room the whole time. But my mom and I will start cooking, and then that afternoon we go next door to my aunt's house, and all of us have Thanksgiving dinner and lunch, and we eat for the whole afternoon and watch football and just spend time together.
Well, we've started one now that we've got a lot of golfers in our family, so we all get together and eat lunch at our house, a later lunch. So we've started a 9-hole golf tournament. So it's only been for a couple of years, but right now that's my favorite Thanksgiving tradition.
Be with family, it varies from season to season. Definitely sitting down, having a good, huge breakfast, and that's what we do, is have a big Thanksgiving breakfast, and then we all kind of go out and have activities in the yard or whatever in the community. We do a lot of volunteering, always have, during the holidays.
Well, I love the concept of being able to smell the food in the house all morning, all early afternoon, and then being able to finally eat it, being able to take a nap, be able to go outside, play football in the backyard with my kids, and then be able to watch some football too. So it's just kind of the whole thing wrapped up into one, and of course it's a holiday of being very thankful and just a good time of the year.
Actually, my favorite tradition is we actually go to the mall about 2 hours before it closes on Wednesday night, because some of the registers actually roll over for Black Friday that late at night, and there's no one in the mall because they're getting ready for Black Friday. So we actually go shopping on Wednesday night. No one's there because everybody's driving, and we've actually snagged some Black Friday deals on Wednesday night. That's probably my favorite family tradition.
So my traditions for Thanksgiving have changed over the last few years, but one thing that has stayed consistent is being with family. When I grew up, it was obviously with my family. As I've gotten older, I've been spending a lot of Thanksgivings with my in-laws, but family nonetheless.
My favorite tradition is probably just everybody getting together. We eat a lot of good food and watch a lot of football. That's the main thing. I just like to get with the family. I haven't been during the season. We're very busy. You don't get to see the family quite often. So Thanksgiving is a great day to see the whole family and just watch some good football and some good food.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is probably going to the movies. When I was growing up, my parents would always cook a Thanksgiving turkey, put it in the oven, and then we would leave and go to the movies while the turkey was cooking. So that was something very special, something we did every year. That and getting up, watching the parade in the morning, and eating cinnamon rolls. Those were definitely key and something that I still continue to do. Don't cook the turkey on my own, but cinnamon rolls, watching the parade, that is something that continues on to this day.
I guess every year we go to my cousin's house, and I get to see family that I really don't see for much of the rest of the year, and especially now, throughout college, now that I've graduated, now that I'll get to see everyone, that'll be pretty fun.
All right, my favorite Thanksgiving tradition, every Thanksgiving, ever since I was 10 years old, I have always eaten a whole drumstick, so a whole turkey leg I have eaten for Thanksgiving. That is probably my favorite, along with sitting around the couch with tons of family members and watching football.
There's normally times when teams are still playing, either playoffs, high school, trying to become bowl eligible, or about to head to bowl games on the collegiate level, and obviously playoff times for the pro level.
They always play like 3 games during Thanksgiving or whatever, 3 or 4 games, and there's not much else going on TV besides the parade. So after the parade, you watch football.
Thanksgiving is always associated with football, not only just with the 3 NFL games that go on or the Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State, but even the local in-town rivalries that is always special, either on Turkey Day, and just the smell of the grass again and the throwing of the pigskin around and the pads clicking. It just goes together. with the amount of celebration and the food and the family that you get.
I think because a lot of levels, if you're playing on Thanksgiving, you're getting deep into the season and you're celebrating because of a postseason run. You know, obviously in the fall, it's kind of the cool, crisp air and the weather that comes around, and there's just something special about this time of the year with football and celebrating that holiday, and it's just kind of the peak season of playing football and being able to also have this holiday.
Oh, there will be multiple plates. Of course, turkey. Got to have mashed potatoes. Got to have a sweet potato casserole. And my kids will hate me for saying this, but I do love me some green bean casserole. You got to have some bread rolls. You got to have a little pie with a little bit of ice cream afterwards, and choice beverages. But yeah, there will be multiple plates.
Definitely a lot of gravy. My plate usually consists mostly of gravy, but definitely some turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, some macaroni and cheese, and probably some rolls, and then have to go back for dessert, but usually I have to wait a little bit before I get dessert.
Number one, fried turkey, fried by Dan Kinney, former AD, so we'll have a couple of those. Great mashed potato casserole. Usually we have a squash casserole, cranberry sauce on the side. I'm the only one that likes that, but I got a little cranberry sauce. So, and then round it out with some desserts.
Like I said, with it being breakfast, normally custom omelets, pancakes, waffles, things like that. I'm still a big fan of cranberry, so I usually ask for a can of cranberry. They slice it up for me, have it with my waffles or my omelet.
Completely full of cranberry cake with butter sauce.
No turkey, no.
Oh, that's right. There's turkey too. My wife makes an amazing cranberry cake with butter sauce. It's very unique. But turkey, love the ham. Must have stuffing. Of course, pumpkin pie. I would take all of it. You know, just go down the list and I'll eat it all.
We use fancy plates, so I try to be super careful. But I'm just a ham and mashed potatoes and gravy, some cranberry sauce. But it's okay if it touches Coach Hobbs. It's okay.
So I personally prefer ham over turkey for Thanksgiving, which is kind of weird, but I think turkey is a little dry for me. And my father-in-law makes the best cabbage. He puts a little bit of sausage and a little bit of canned tomatoes in it. And then for dessert, I have to have pumpkin roll with cream cheese icing.
Plates, yes. There'll be a lot of meat. Try to get some vegetables on there. I probably like a lot of ham. I like mashed potatoes, gravies. Some stuffing, some turkey. My favorite dish is probably the macaroni and cheese. It's got to be great with some yams on the side, some greens on there, and for dessert, probably just some sweet potato pie.
In detail, my dinner plate will have obviously turkey, some sort of honey baked turkey for sure, green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole. Some sort of stuffing, and then dessert will be a separate plate on its own. So, yeah, a pretty simple Thanksgiving plate for me.
My dinner plate, well, I don't like turkey, but I do like stuffing, green beans, and then there's always this hot fruit compote that we have at Thanksgiving that I really like. My favorite Thanksgiving food, though, and one of my favorite foods in general, pumpkin pie. I'm a huge pumpkin pie guy, and you really only get it around Thanksgiving time, so I'm going to certainly enjoy quite a bit of pumpkin pie.
My dinner plates, because there's always more than one plate, including the turkey leg, there is a pineapple bake that my aunt makes every year that is a combination of bread, cinnamon, and pineapples, and it just tastes very scrumptious. Salad, green beans, asparagus. My mom made bacon-wrapped asparagus one year for Thanksgiving, which was really good. And for dessert, apple pie, pumpkin pie, and if not the pumpkin pie, then the pumpkin roll with the cream cheese filling.
thankful for my wonderful wife Carla and our beautiful 4 beautiful daughters. And I'm thankful for my health. Thankful for the opportunity to work at the University of North Carolina at Pembroke. I've been fortunate enough to work in college coaching. My passion, my love for 26 years now, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. But most of all, obviously, my wife and our 4 beautiful daughters.
Definitely most thankful for my family. They've been supportive of me with everything I've done, but I'm also very thankful for UNC Pembroke and everything that UNC Pembroke has allowed me to do. And now that I get to work at UNC Pembroke, it's just as great.
I think number one, my family, just my wife and kids, very thankful for them. And just the other thing is an opportunity to do a job that I love and being able to coach basketball.
Thankful for my family, the ones that are still here with us and the ones I get to spend time with. And just mostly just family and good health.
Well, so thankful for, I just think relationships and people in my life, obviously family, but I think just being around good people here as I come to work every day at UNCP and being able to just care about people and being able to experience the other people really care about you too. And so I think just being thankful for people in general and just relationships and how those continue to grow and build and being have the opportunity to just function in life and being able to feed off each other as human beings.
I'm thankful for a lot of things. I think the opportunity to continue to work in this department and being around a team that's been assembled since the time I've been here. I think just being able to adjust and be able to move through our spaces every year as a coach and deciding who our team's going to be and falling in love with those players and watching them grow. And I'm just thankful that each year brings a new set of circumstances and a new set of things that we have to overcome. And I'm just very, very thankful that I get to do these with these young women and the staff around me because they are just awesome and great to work with.
I'm definitely thankful for my family, my fiance, my 3-year-old son, and then obviously all my immediate family. But I'm also thankful to be a part of this institution here at UNC Pembroke and be a part of Brave Nation and in this athletics program.
I'm thankful for this family, the Braves family, and my family back home in Fayetteville. I've been blessed with the opportunity to coach here from Coach Miller, and I'm glad he's had faith in me, and I'm very thankful to have my family to support me at home games and away games. So I'm very thankful for that.
Thankful for obviously all the people around me, but I'm also thankful for the little things in life. Very thankful for enjoying the little moments each and every day that really make Thanksgiving special.
And lastly, I'm very thankful for everyone that I've met here at UNCP. This experience has been very great. Able to enjoy the things that I love to do and work in an environment with the people that truly care about this department and the athletics department and the rest of the entire school. Thankful for my family and all the support I've gotten from them, as well as my friends as well.
I'm thankful for my family, for my friends, for the people that I work with here at UNCP, for welcoming me. This has been a great experience, and definitely thankful for being here.